Beezy, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Beezy from Extreme Sports Star 305. Finally, look who we got here. Coach Carla Harris. What's going on, Coach?
I'm excited to be here, finally here. I'm looking forward to it.
Ooh, she looking forward to it. I am too. I got a woman on here, coach on here. We're going to test the knowledge. I'm going to get straight into it. Coach Carla Harris, let me say break it down. Woman basketball coach with Miami Norland Senior High. For how long?
Head coach for 24 years.
24 years. Also University of Miami?
Yes, sir.
University of Miami. Let me say, it's not just, it's more than basketball. I'm going to say, sell houses too?
Realtor, yeah.
Realtor?
I got an appointment when I leave here.
See, appointment when you leave here. She always working. Even got a book?
Yes, I do.
I mean, she working, y'all. But we here to talk about basketball because she got a lot of jobs going. Hey, I don't blame her. This world you got to.
Gotta have multiple streams of income.
Multiple. Now, she's like she says here, coaching for say about 24 years, but we gonna go to Miami Norland Senior High basketball. Y'all always in the championship, going to the championship. I think what you got? 2 states?
2 state titles.
2 states, and you could have had more.
Number of
more.
runner-ups and a number of Final Four appearances.
Final Fours. It's like, I want to say go there, but just like you're always there. What is it with Norland basketball women culture that y'all always there? Somebody they have to be there.
A tradition of excellence, commitment to excellence, commitment to well-rounded young ladies, not just basketball, just well-rounded. So we try to stay focused on that.
I see. 'Cause I see other women's basketball because it's not like yours. It's like it's structure.
Yeah.
And structure and discipline, and they have fun while they're doing it.
You said the word. If you don't know anything else about me, I'm gonna be about discipline.
Discipline.
So yeah, we're gonna be disciplined. You know, we're gonna stick to that and hold them accountable on and off the floor. So that's a big part of our program.
That goes for the woman and the man. It's like both teams is always in the championship or always there or the game before the championship. It's like they know their role. They don't try to go expand their role when it comes to you.
Big shout out to my big bro Lawton Williams.
Yeah, so big shout out Lawton Williams.
Titles. He's
man,
7-0 in
I mean, like Bill Belichick, he got rings and rings. Come on, man.
Got rings. He's running out of space. So yeah, big shout out to them. Yeah. Happy for the boys. I'm
happy for the boys, but the girls up there too. Every time I see the girls, they that close. I see a banner here or game for the championship.
Yeah. We've been consistent with that, and I'm proud of our young ladies throughout the program, and not just their basketball prowess, but that we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have teachers, we have police officers, correctional officers. We have a gamut of ladies out there who are doing great things in our community. So I'm excited to have been a part of that village for them.
That's great. Usually the guys bring them out, but the women bring them out too.
Yeah.
It be packed house on both sides.
Yeah, it's exciting. Norland basketball has been excited for many, many years.
Dang. If y'all got a daughter, leaving middle school, going to high school, you want to play basketball, you want to win, learn to be disciplined, and have fun at the same time, you know where to go. You see, coach, you know it.
Come on, Norland.
Come on, Norland. Now, so we talking about coaching. Now, I'm going to tell you here because we talking about Lawton Williams here, and you talking about Coach Carla Harris. When we say these names, we talking about greatness. What is the importance of coaching?
Oh, coaching is just not about the sport, you know. And if you are a athletic coach and you're coaching just the skill set of the game, you're really failing the athlete. You know, you have a whole calling, you have a job that goes beyond just the skill set of the game. So coaching is well rounded. You know, being an example, being there for them, and I mean I've been there for my student athletes on and off the court, and it's a full-time job.
Yeah, it is. I'm coaching Optimus, but when you see coaching, it's not about. I'm not saying it's coaching, but it's like because some kids don't have a father.
Yeah.
And some mothers is not doing well, so they go to their coaching as they parent, when they listen to more of their discipline than anybody else.
Yeah, and sometimes they just don't have that relationship with their parent. The parent might be there, but there's just a blockage somewhere in there. So as a coach, you know, you have that rabbit almost in a sense with that sport that they relate to you. So we have a great connection, and we're somehow able to connect with them and bring that bond that the parents, you know, may be missing, get that connection and get through to them in some different ways than maybe their parents are. And some of them, like I say, have amazing parents, and then some of them don't. And then that's when we come in to support all the way around.
It's about life, and you can talk life into the kid here, and when you can talk to them about the sport and how you can get better, and they want to listen to it. Some people don't want to listen to, but they want to listen to you because how you coach.
Yes,
that's important.
Definitely. Being able to meet them where they are and bring them up to where they need to be is important. You know, that's a big part of it.
Because once they leave, but they always come back to the coach and says, thank you, appreciate it. And if I know that feels good, like I made a difference in your life.
Well, just last, 2 weeks ago, I went to the doctorate graduate ceremony, a celebration for one of my former athletes. She became, she had earned her doctorate degree in physical therapy. So those type of things are, you know, when they get the wedding invitations, all those type of things are exciting to go to. And I tell them when they're there, I'm your coach for life as long as God gives me breath. My phone number hasn't changed in 30 years. So they know how to reach me. So, I mean, it's just being there for them, like I say, on and off the court is the goal.
I like that because I like with certain kids when you coach at one point and then they go home and do homework without you telling them.
Yeah.
And it's like they now, oh no, so you've been studying. I said you've been studying here. Okay, so now you know the zones here, the reads here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, from a 2-3, from a 3-2, from man in boxing 1. So you know the
homework. We give them basketball homework. You know, I might give them homework to go. You have to go write the play, or you got to go draw out the defense. Or the homework is the opponent that we're going to be playing. And we give them a full breakdown of the opponent that we're going to be playing. And you need to know this when we come back to practice tomorrow. I'm going to ask you about number 11. What's her skill set? What's her strength? What's her weaknesses? So yeah, we challenge them like that on.
Because everybody got different weaknesses. Oh, she can't go left.
Right.
She can't go shoot. She can't shoot deep. She only mid range here. Yeah. She's not that fancy, but she like to step back. And if I'm gonna tell you to press, I want you to press to stay off because you know she can't shoot.
All of that.
Yeah, all of that.
All of that. Some people just want to teach the skill instead of just teaching instead of also teaching the game. The skill set is important, but you have to teach the ability to think the game. And the Mamba mentality. Kobe will tell you. Kobe Bryant was amazing at it. Being able to tell you, if he do this, he's going to go do that.
Yeah.
You know? That little one step is letting me know, you know. So
he have a go-to move. Watch
he got to go to move. So Kobe would study his opponent. In the art of war, you got to know your opponent. You got to know who you're going up against. So studying that film is important. It's important.
That's true. I didn't tell the kids, I say, when you playing football, I'm saying, do you like or you love it? It's a difference.
It's a difference. And that's going to show in the work you put in off of the field. If you really love it, you know that extraordinary we talk about.
Yeah,
doing
go the extra mile.
You know, doing the extra.
It's true here. So now we go into the WNBA now.
Yeah.
Because when you see WNBA, we see also like you had the NCAA college tournament. But now this year, the WNBA, the women kind of took over this year. Than the NBA tournament here had more views than the men.
It was amazing. I went to the Final Four last year. I didn't make it this year, but it was electric. Last year I know it would, and it only got better this year. So I love the trend that's going on with women's basketball. We're getting that opportunity to shine and to show that we have a skill set that is worthy of taking notice. Right. You know, jerseys are being sold out.
Yeah, I see.
Preseason games were sold out yesterday. You know, so it's exciting for women's basketball right now. It
is. So when we go to women's basketball, we're just seeing college here. And now it goes to the WNBA. I can mention people like Paige.
Yeah.
Andrew Reece.
Yeah.
Catlin, Clarke.
Yeah.
So when I mention one of them, because they all have different games, they have game skill set. I'm gonna start off with was it Angela Reece?
Angel Reece.
Angel Reece. I see her. In my opinion, I think she's I won't say a bully, but she has a lot of toughness in her, and she likes to get boards. But I think her offense, a little lack of offense that she can do better with. Is there anything you see in her game that can expose to get a better offense? Or
think about the UDs and the Dennis Rodmans. They had to do some things, you know, they did some things rather to get their attention. You know, if you go back in the Bill Laimbeer days where, you know, he may not have a whole lot of skill set, but he did things to get his attention and be worthy of being on that team. Now, Angel did the things, you know, she's an extra, a little extra annex.
She hustle hard.
But I believe that in the next couple of years, you're going to see her skill set really be honed and really find her place in the WNBA. I think she'll be challenged, you know, with her ball handling, and she'll be challenged with her jump shot. So we'll see in the next couple of years that it's going to only get better for her.
Now that brings back to the last question how we talking about coaching. Now another coach can expand your offense than the other coach.
Yeah, definitely. The system, you know, like this. Like if you, I watched just the clips. I didn't see the whole game, but just clips of how they were able to play Angel and Cardoza off of each other yesterday. They ran Angel at the high post, and then they had Cardoza do a little cut, and she was able to dump it off. That's going to be amazing for her game. She didn't do that at LSU. She didn't have She didn't have the body or the teammates to do that in that system. So the system that she's in now, and the coaches will find ways to use her tools to make her better,
Because I've seen her when she was, before the preseason started, she was shooting 3 outside and trying to expand her game, and outside shooting 3. That with them two, if they get together, they remind me of from the Spurs with the Twin Towers. Yeah. Both bullies here. They both can get the rebounds. You see what you see what Camilla said. He can't get no boards over here.
You're not getting any boards.
He ain't getting any boards over here.
If Angel continues to expand her game, it'll be even easier to have them on the floor at the same time.
Right. So
because they're both inside players, but if Angel continues to expand, now you can have Cardoza down on the block. You can have Angel at the high post and extending out to the 15-foot, zone. And again, if she goes further out and be at the 3-point line, that's even better.
So that's why she was trying to shoot that 3. She regular at 3. So she could expand
her game. Yeah.
So you have the more space on the floor.
More space on the floor, and you still have your 6'7", 6'8" center down there with Cardoza, and I can still be on the floor at 6'3", 6'4", whatever whatever she is. So it's better for her. It's better for her as well. It's going to help the team, but it's going to be better for her game.
And I'm gonna go to what about Caitlin Clarke? Some people think it wasn't her game because she showed out. I'm not so she showed out. Some people was like, "Oh, you talking about Caitlin Clarke too much?" I like shooters.
Yeah.
I like because it's almost like Steph, Clay, or anybody else because she shoots from deep. She's going around screens. She can always get her shot off.
Yeah.
But
she finds a way to
she can find a way to shut off. So I'm like, things we're gonna do it. We seen the first preseason game. She's still doing.
Yeah.
Because you can get her shot off by getting around screen, getting around the boogie like anybody else. But I think that the game is more physical.
Yeah,
it's definitely because it's more physical. So
well, they kind of set her up with some of the veterans in the league, the WNBA. Like, yeah, wait till you get to this level. But she did an amazing job yesterday of creating space and getting her shot off, and I think she'll continue to do that. Like, she's a prolific shooter. She's Steph Curry, in female form. So you have to respect that. Now there's some things that we still got to take notice of. She got a little nudge on.
Yeah, the push off. She told me she looked like they she shot the ball. So.
She did a little. She creates her space, but a couple times you got to watch her with a little nudge. But I have nothing but respect for her game and what she brings and what she has done.
Yeah,
she has helped transcend women's basketball, and you have to give her credit for that. She has made it exciting for people to want to watch the game, and the young ladies coming up under her, it's just made it better for them. Totally made it better.
It does, because before I go to the next topic, Angel Reece, Paige, Caitlin Clarke, they all, I want to say, have some kind of hate on each and different way. You see, Angel Reece said she been going through a lot. People getting all these hatred from Twitter. A lot of people don't like Caitlin Clarke here. I don't want to say it's racial issue, they want to do this, want to do that. But that comes a part of being great.
Yeah.
They don't understand. You have to understand.
LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron James get talked about.
How can we talk so bad about a man who's done so much? And I'm not trying to say he's perfection. I know he has flaws, but the man has been given the crown at the age of 18, has done nothing.
Got chosen one on his back.
But what? Been steady with it. That's amazing to not have any tabloids, nothing that you could say and prove. Like, that's big. That's huge. It
is big, yeah. So and it's but when you do all the court and off the court.
On and off the court. He does nothing but respect his wife, his family. And again, I'm sure that may be something in his closet somewhere, but hey, he has an amazing team. They hold it together, and you have to give him credit for that. But yet he still gets hated. And so you have to understand, if you're gonna be great, it's gonna come with
that. That's part of the territory.
And you have to just have that thick skin and keep moving.
And speaking of hate, of the girls get hate, and Caitlin Clarke and everybody else, he has so much. Like she got offered, was it $8 million?
Yeah,
$8 million.
On the big three.
The big three, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, she got $8. No, on the shoe deal.
No, she got 20 million or 28 million, something like that from Nike.
Now, you know that's going to come with hate also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how she got come in, she get 20 million. I've been hearing it so.
Yeah, you got Asia Wilson, you have Diana Taurasi. You have a lot of veterans that could have gotten.
Speaking of Diana Taurasi, she was coming hard down on her. She came on so hard. I'm not saying she don't like her, but I'm like, but that's, when she come in the league, it ain't going to be nothing that easy. Yeah. We know that because it's going to be more physical, but she didn't really have that much good things to say, but she just...
Well, Diana's UConn.
So, she's cocky.
That's also, they kind of knocked them out, and Diana, but she has a cocky persona.
I didn't understand it. Yeah, she's UConn. Of course she's going to UConn represent the team, but when Caitlin Clarke was in the championship, she was going for Caitlin Clarke. And she chose Caitlin Clarke to beat them by 10 points.
I mean, UConn was really down in terms of body, so if I had to be a wagering person, then I'd probably say, yeah, they'll probably beat them. But I mean, I'm sure she wanted her UConn Huskies to win, but
Yeah,
they were down a lot. They were down about 6 bodies.
Yeah, they was. And then when Catlin Clarke team played in the championship, I thought, okay, I want them to win because I want to see them do greatness, but I had no chance. They had no shot. They had no shot against them.
But look how close it was.
It was.
It was close.
But speaking of that, since the women get so much exposure, you think that will help now get their pay rate a little more because it's just low against the men?
Well, what will help get their pay rates
more exposure?
More exposure would be you have to fill the seats. You have to fill the seats in the arenas. You have to buy the paraphernalia. You know, they've been doing well with the jersey sales, as they're saying, but we have to keep people in the stands. And look, I'm an avid women's basketball coach, right, and fan. But when we talk about comparing salaries, we cannot over-exaggerate what women should make compared to the men. If you look at the shortness of the season, as well as the cost that it is to attend a men's game, 82 games, they can make so much money for the team, and they can afford to pay those guys a lot more. The women's game, I forget how many games in the season, but I know it's only a 4-month span.
Yeah, 4 months.
And this summer may be a little bit long because it's an Olympic summer.
Right.
But you cannot compare that. So you make $76,000, you know, on the high end for 4 months.
For 4 months.
People don't make that in a year playing a sport.
Yeah.
You know, and that comes with housing, and I think they may even get a vehicle or something like that.
Yeah, it comes with it.
Right. So I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you $76,000. I'm gonna give you a place. You don't have to pay for housing. You don't have to pay for transportation. And I'm sure they feed them sometime on the premises. So
food's free for
it's
them.
a lot of perks that's in there. So we're not expecting these women to go out with $1 million salaries because we're not paying that type of money to attend the games. Now, I did see the ticket cost did go up, and then that's why you can give the Catlin Clarks at $76,000 or $80,000 a season for 4 months. So we have a long way to go, you know. But I would see before they start raising the salary, I would like to see them to be able to expand another team here or there. And if we can find the right market where they're going to be supported, I'm a Miami fan, but I don't know if we would support it. We all yelling, go get the Miami Soul back, but we have so many things going on in Miami. Yeah, we struggle to get people at the Hurricane game. We struggle to get people at the Dolphins game. But I'm sure there's a market out there that they can slowly get into that can allow them to add a team or two. You know, Houston Comets might be able to come back or something like that. Yeah,
because I see more exposure, of course, now the F1. You see of the car than any other sport right now.
Exactly. Exactly. So if we can find another market, like I say, the Houston Comets was a major team in the WNBA. If they could possibly tap back into that market, that might be something to look at. Yeah. You know, before they start talking about raising the prices, let's give some other players, because people need to know that a lot of those ladies that were drafted, that whole shindig they put out was amazing. It was beautiful to see.
It was.
But a lot of those girls don't even last. They don't make the teams. They don't, because there's just not enough slots. You know, we have veteran players. You know, Candace Parker retired.
Yeah, she retired. Yeah.
But then you still have the Diana Taurasi's, and you have a lot of veteran players that are still in the league. That some of the young ladies, they have to wait their turn, and it's not enough roster spots to fill with these young ladies.
It's not expanding most teams.
Right. So if we get another couple of teams, we may be able to afford more roster spots and give more ladies opportunities before they start going overseas and everything.
It's coming for sure. Like, they're trying to expand WNBA because now you see 3-point contests. You see a woman against her and Stephen Curry. So like now you might see Catlin Clarke or somebody else against another person. So they helping out more.
I like that.
So I like
that was cute. That was really nice to do.
I ain't want to set the lose, but he didn't lose. I said, okay, you can't lose. But okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we lined up for the WNBA here, but I'm gonna switch it over to him, see her checks her NBA knowledge. We're gonna check it here. So you got 2 questions here. First, I'm gonna start off with the East. I'm gonna start off with the West before I find out your 2 teams that you think that's going to the championship. Mm-hmm. You said you're a LeBron fan, big LeBron fan.
I like LeBron, yeah.
What happened to the Lakers?
It's a lot that happened to the Lakers, and I mean, I don't want to blame age, but that's a lot for a man, right? He's trying to hang in there for his son to be able to say, "Would that be the first ever?" That would be the first ever for a father-son duo. I'm not sure.
On the same team?
On the same team.
Yeah, it can be because if I see a father son being in the league, not the same team.
Same team, right. So that would be amazing for him to be able to get that done. I mean, and like, we're doing charity cases, whatever it is. The man deserves it. He's carried the league for many, many years. Give him that one thing, and he deserves it. But the Lakers, it's just
They lost to Denver.
They lost to Denver.
One game.
Coach fired.
Do I say he deserved to be fired? I'm gonna go with yes, but you gonna say it's not his fault? He had bad management. Now, you had a chance when you was in 2 games.
Yeah.
You blew one game. I mean, blew both games. You was up by 20 points the first half. Second half, what happened? You start getting the ball to AD. The second half, about the third, fourth quarter.
You don't put any onus on the players.
Oh yes. My opinion.
20-point lead.
That's yes. I blame the players. If you ask me, I would have got rid of AD long time ago. My opinion.
Really?
You're not healthy all the time.
Nah.
You touch him, you got a whole rotator cuff out of there. Like, come on, man. Like, you got a stinger already in game 3. Now you can hardly play. Now you walk around with just your shoulder messed up here. Like, every year. Yeah. So, the year before that, you was out. You didn't play this year. His first year, he played 70-some games first year. Last year, he missed by about 75, 80. The year before that, missed by 70. It's like, come on. Like, LeBron 39. He can't do how much you want him to do.
If he had a little more help, that team could be, yeah. You're right. I
D-Lo streaky.
Right.
He's streaky. You brought the guy from the Miami Heat. He came in late. He didn't do much here. So it's like, what's the boy named Brain Fart? The guy, the shooting guard. He got paid.
1 year salary.
No, he got paid about 3-4 years. The white guy from the shooting guard.
Oh God,
got a brain fart.
I forgot his name. Look. The dark hair got.
Yeah, white guy, dark hair. He was on Team USA. He practiced on last year, a couple years ago. Last year he didn't do much.
Yeah.
So you get paid if you got how to play because you got money.
They got to restructure. But who's gonna coach? Who's gonna coach?
Don't be surprised you see JJ Redick come out. Major had the podcast. LeBron James. He talking about. You see they had to talk about here what you should do. X and O's. Back and forth. Yeah.
But I mean, like technically, is LeBron coaching the team too?
I seen that a couple times. I seen him put up a play here and LeBron scratched that out and said, "You come on in, you come on in."
Yeah.
He's 39, so it was like, what more can he do? So
he's on his way out. Maybe one more year if he gets what he wants with his son. Maybe one more year.
Hey, I give him one more year. Now let me go to the East. It's you Miami Heat native.
Yeah, I love Miami Heat.
Now I'm gonna be honest with Miami Heat. I think you should have been let go. I think I called Jimmy Butler. I call him. He's just like Tony, the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
When I call that, what I mean by that, like how Dak Prescott. I mean, he gave you enough of what he can give you.
That's all he can give you. He's giving us all he can give you.
All he can give you. He gave you 2 years to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he can't score back. He's not a scorer like that. He plays defense, but after the first, he can give you about 30, 35. Then the next game, he can't give you that. He can't give you that. Consistently. Now, this game, he didn't play that many games this year, and he's tired. It's like, he can pay a lot of money.
He's asking for. You saw that? I think he's asking for 50.
They signed him back for 3-4 years. You'd be crazy.
That's what I said.
You bring in Paul George or somebody that can score. He already had to. It's the culture. He needs somebody to put up more points.
Asking for like $50 million a year or something.
50 million. What you doing for 50 million? You're not putting up points. You only want to sit until fourth quarter. What are we doing? Yeah. No, go get you a score that can give you about 30. That can do an ice, so can break the team down.
I agree. Well, I think Pat will go back to the drawing board and put in his recipe and mix it up like he usually does. I don't see he didn't the big three what it was with Bosh and Wade and LeBron. After that, he's not going to give Butler that kind of money.
Not giving anybody kind of money. And that production is not what you're giving me. So,
you haven't proven yourself worthy of that type of money.
I paid you already because what you've done. I can't pay you now for for your potential.
Right. I agree.
I need a star here that can put up the points.
Yeah.
Who on the other team? Now, you see, without you, can't put the points. I almost got swept. Gentlemen swept because the culture.
Yeah. So who do we go after next? The question is, how do we figure it out? Where do we go?
How do you figure it out? Is Paul George available?
Ooh.
He's going to be available for the trade. He's going to be available. He's one. He can play defense and score. That's just an option.
Yeah, the age. Like, how much more does he have left in the tank? I don't see him carrying a team.
Well,
I mean, if you can get Paul George and then a couple of small pieces next to him, then maybe. Because, first of all, we know Hero is not healthy all the time.
No, he's not a Hero.
So, the pieces, you got to put some strong
Hero
pieces.
ain't nobody hero right now.
Right. He's not heroing right now.
Yeah, he ain't got no cape.
He's zeroing.
but as long as you know the Miami Heat, they always want to win now.
They want to win now. But he wants to win in a economical way. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't want
He don't want like everybody else in a certain way. I was talking about KD. He can bring you up if you give you a good deal, but
he's not putting that kind of money on people. No.
That's
and I won't say KD's the answer. I don't see it because KD's days are numbered too.
His days is numbered, but he can still put up the points. I'm trying to give you a score that can at least put some kind of points up.
Yeah.
Right. The Heat don't like to start fresh, but they have the outside shoot, but at least somebody can put up the points.
Right. A steady score.
A steady score. A consistent score that can give you about 30 a night. It's about a good 25, 30 a night because you always have shooters always around.
Right.
Bam need to score more. He's too passive sometimes, but he can score. He needs to score more.
He needs to score more and more consistent.
More consistent. That's what it is.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to see what Pat pulls out of his hat this summer.
We'll see if he mind me. I'm a Warriors fan, but hey, we keep holding on to it. But we'll see here.
First year, you guys were going early.
First year, I might say second. Year before that, we ain't made a play-in. Year before that.
Yeah, that was weird. I said today it was weird to see Cleveland playing and LeBron's not even playing. Mm-hmm. Like Cleveland's in the playoffs and LeBron's not even in the playoffs. So that was kind of weird.
Yeah, that is. And I used to see Orlando back in.
That's what I said. That was two teams. I was like, Orlando.
Yeah, I was about to say the East is kind of weak this year. A lot of people hurt. It's very weak.
It's very weak. Mm-hmm. You'd think this was a year we could probably have snuck in there.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like it's matchup. So it's like I think but the Heat always get themselves back in the same 7-8 seed and do that here.
I tell you what, if Boston hadn't done that little sweet deal they did and got was it Drew? What's the guy that got from Minnesota?
From Minnesota?
Is it Holiday?
Oh yeah, because remember he came from the Bucks.
Bucks, yeah.
Yeah, they picked. He's a free agent.
That was such a
they picked him up. And he came back to his old team.
And that getting him over there, that really, because Smart wasn't gonna do it. Like I wasn't afraid of Smart, but this guy Holiday,
whole team play defense. That's why the Bucks defense they lack defense over
right.
There. Okay, so we talking about. I'm gonna break it down here. The last one here. Give me your two teams that's going to the finals. I know mine. Since you still thinking, I got the Celtics.
Okay, I mean I was gonna say the Celtics.
Okay, and I got Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oof. So
I'm going with Ant-Man.
You going
surprise?
I'm about to say you going with Ant-Man.
I'm going with Ant-Man.
And I would be excited about that, but you saying Ant-Man gonna knock off?
Yeah, I said on my last podcast, I say Timberwolves is the only team that can put fear in the Denver Nuggets. If they beat them, I don't see. They're too big. Number one defense. Ant-Man got that dog in him.
Yeah, he got a dog.
Yeah.
You would think he like it.
You think he old school? He got that dog.
Like, yeah, like he.
You got the mama mentality.
Yeah.
Some people want to bring up Jordan because he. But hey.
No, I mean I love Michael. That's my era. Michael Jordan is my era. But there is something about that Mamba mentality that really, really. And I didn't study Kobe a lot until he passed away. When he passed away, I really went to film and video. And learned a lot more about him. I have nothing but the utmost respect for his processes.
Okay. So what team you got in the West?
I'm going to go...
You still going with Denver? You got Dallas? You see Kyrie? You going with Denver? Yeah. Okay, you going with Jokic still. You hear? Said you going with Denver.
My heart say Ant-Man, but I'm going to go with Denver.
See? Sometimes your heart, it get cold sometimes. Hey, I know. Once again, man, it's a great show here. Carla Harris, Coach Carla Harris, Miami Norland. Still gotta go get the book again. Please don't get it. Just get it twice.
Notes from a coach. Y'all go check it out.
Go check it out. You need a house? Go to Carla Harris.
Your coach is real time. Appreciate you.
I'm trying to tell you. Come on, man. Live. Go and subscribe to Street Sports Out 305. This busy Street Sports. We'll do it again, man. We're gonna see how Heartbreak's gonna be right at the end of the year.
All right.
Be easy.